Hello. I think we're live. Yeah, we are. Oh my gosh. Hi. What's up? Sorry about that. I have a very hoarse voice today. So I might be coughing all stream, but hey guys. Thanks for being here. Who do we got? We got Bo, we got Elena. Oh my gosh. Hi, there's so many peeps here. Olivia Grace, hello. It looks like a lot of people are in the same boat as me. It is the day before Halloween, and I don't have costume. I have scraps, I have pieces, but today it is DIY time. It is crafting time, and we are going to get this together. How are we doing? It's been a while since I streamed and I can't remember how to see my chat. So I gotta figure that out. Maybe I, oh, hello. Do you guys hear the music? The spooky music I have going, by the way? Pretty spooky. Oh my gosh, my voice sounds like a frog. Okay, there we go. Now I can see you guys. Okay, let's read. What are you guys saying? Oh my gosh, Olivia, you're so sweet. This is a Halloween treat to be hanging out the day before Halloween. You guys are too nice to me. What the heck? Snai. Hi, Snai. It is spoopy season. How is everybody's week going? I have had kind of a poopy week. Just like work stuff has been chaotic, and I don't like when that happens. I like when work is chill and I just log on and I do my work, but this week things are happening and it's not pleasant. Olivia, my hair grows fast. Oh my god. It actually really does. I think it's just like a genetic thing. I wish there was like actual tips I could give. When I was little, I would like do really weird things to try to grow my hair out. I never used the horse shampoo. I know, sorry, I didn't enunciate that correctly. Horse shampoo. I know some people use mane and tail to grow out their hair, but I don't know. I get a haircut like twice a year, and I try not to wash my hair too often. I will try to send you some of that hair growing energy. I'm trying to grow out my hair. She's getting there. Also, we have the low quality camera on my face today because, sneak peek, we're gonna be working on this surface. Ooh, gotta work on this layout here. Hold on. So I'm using my webcam for chat today, but that's okay. Bo, you're right. This is just my Halloween voice. It's just a little spooky. Also, can you guys hear the music at all? Or should I bump it up? We're listening to spooky lo-fi today. Elena, no! You spilled coffee today all over clean clothes. I'm so sorry. That is the literal worst. That is just tragic. There's nothing else to say. I hope you could get the stains out. I haven't gotten coffee all over my clothes, but I have got it all over my keyboard before, and that was a disaster. But actually, I have a stain story myself. Yesterday, I got oil on a t-shirt, and I've read online that you're supposed to use dish soap to get oil out of fabric, so I did that, but I did not rinse it out, and it bleached my shirt overnight. And it's like my favorite shirt. So, solidarity on ruined clothes, Elena. Sad, sad, sad. Oh my gosh, yeah, you could just use it as a costume. Dressing up as a hot mess for Halloween. That honestly, that's like very fitting for the times. Okay, yay. We can hear the music. That's amazing. So, also, I should say hi to everyone that is watching this later on YouTube. Everybody wave to the people watching this later on YouTube. I hope you're doing well, maybe having a better week than some of us. Yeah, this week has been rough, but I'm looking forward to Halloween. That'll be a fun thing to do. I'm going for Halloween. I'm sure by now you could tell. I'm going as Sharkboy. Okay, we got a little reference picture here. My friend Sammy is being Lava Girl. So naturally, we're going out together, and I said, okay, I'll be Sharkboy. I don't know why she was just going to be Lava Girl by herself. That's not right. Actually, I love this movie, and I've always thought this is like a great Halloween costume idea, so I'm very excited about it. However, let me show you the current state of things. Okay. This is my shirt so far. Piece number 1. As you can tell, I just got a gray t-shirt and cut the sleeves off. Got the general shape going, but there's not much beyond that to identify this as a Sharkboy costume. I originally wanted to make the whole thing out of felt because that is what I see all over Pinterest. That is what the girlies are doing. However, went to Michael's yesterday. Should have anticipated this, seeing as it was 2 days before Halloween. They are sold out of felt. No felt in the store. So I got some t-shirts. I got 2 t-shirts. I think it'll be enough fabric. This morning before work, I put in some DIY time. I was grinding, did this, and I'll also show you all the different pieces that I have. Okay. So I made these little arm sleeves, and right now it's inside out because I glued it, but let me show you the vision, okay? I forget which way these go on. I think this way. It's funny how like 8 hours can pass and I forget everything I was doing. Okay. So Sharkboy has like little, I want to say gauntlets. I don't think that's what this is called. Little arm warmers. Little Sharky arm warmers. So this is like the main piece I have. Pretty good. Right? And then I have this fabric or this cardboard piece, which is going to be the little shark fins. He's got shark fins all over his body. It makes no sense. So let's see. I think they go on like this. This is my vision. And yes, I need to figure out also how I'm gonna make this gray. I do have just silver duct tape that we could use, or I think what would really look better for all of these like cardboard pieces that I have would be to glue fabric over them. We'll see. But that's the second piece I have, is these little arm thingies. Okay. Second piece or third piece, I don't know, losing track. This is like not at all put together yet. I've got the start of a belt. Okay. He has, let me pull up my Pinterest board and show you. Oh, that is the stream. Let's see. This is a good picture of Sharkboy. Also, I am so sorry about the Pinterest craziness going on over this side of the stream, of the screen. Why does Pinterest look like that now? So overstimulating. But anyways, he has a little belt on, so I want to make that. I think I need to make some sort of like circle part, probably also out of cardboard. So that's the third piece we have. I was a little ambitious with this, I can admit. And then, okay, let me get off of this because this is wild looking. So I'm gonna wear these boots, these big boots. But I've seen a lot of people make little like boot covers, gray boot covers. So I made some too. This is what I have so far. And it's gonna turn into a boot cover with a fin. Do you guys see my vision? Backward Snappy, you see my vision. Heck yeah. I'm not gonna stress out if we don't finish everything tonight because realistically I will not finish everything tonight. My goal, I think, is to get the top together. I think we can do that. And maybe we can start figuring out how these things go together. But yeah, I think I kind of slayed so far. I feel like I was really putting my like engineering brain to work this morning. In college, I would always call like making things out of cardboard and duct tape, like duct tape engineering. I think that's like a term. I think that's like an engineering term. So yeah, I think I can credit my college education to this. But yeah, I also have this big fin, also made out of cardboard. And this is gonna go this way. Wait, this is confusing. I think that's upside down. Like that, and that's gonna be my big shark fin. So I probably will do this as like a last step because I want to work on the shirt laying flat, but I will be putting this into the shirt. So my thought is, walk with me here. This is like front side of shirt, back side of shirt. Back side of shirt is going to get a slit in it for the cardboard fin to come out. Okay. It's a lot. It's a lot that needs to be done, but we're just gonna hang out, chill, have fun, and whenever we get done, we get done. But yeah, that is the status of my Halloween costume so far. How are your guys' costumes shaping up? Are you guys dressing up? What's the vibe for Halloween this year? Oh my gosh, Sarah, you're so right. Today I was thinking, should I spike my hair? I don't know if I have the ability to really spike it the way that a young Taylor Lautner did. That's his name, right? I'm not tripping. This guy, he's got real spiky hair. I feel like my hair is a little too long though. I could definitely like spike the bangs. We'll see. I might just like straighten my hair a ridiculous amount and maybe like put gel in it to make it look spiky. Or you know what could be cute? I could do like the wet hair look that people do. You remember when Kim K wore her hair on the red carpet and looked wet? I could do that. We'll see. To go with the shark theme. I also thought about getting teeth, like creepy little shark teeth, but I didn't plan ahead for that, so we're just going with normal human teeth. Ooh, do I have any Velcro to stick the fin on the back? That way you can sit in the car. I did think about that. I thought, worst case, I'm gonna just have to sit really weird in the car. Velcro would have been so smart, but I don't have that. We'll see. Maybe last minute tomorrow I'll go back to the craft store and get Velcro because that would be really iconic and lit. But worst case, I'm just going to have to sit weird in the car and then I'll just be my cross to bear. Or I could just take the whole shirt off. Maybe I'll do that. I'm wearing what I'm wearing underneath. Just a full black spandex situation. So yeah, we'll see what I end up doing for that. Oh, Snappy, you're helping your former boss lady with a trunk or treat. That's cute. I've heard that trunk or treats are like, that is the new thing. Not the new thing, but I feel like that's like almost more popular than trick or treating now. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. When I grew up, when I was growing up, we always did trick-or-treating, like door to door, knock on doors and beg for candy. But I wonder if that's like not as much of a thing post-COVID. I don't know. You're gonna be all black with skelly socks. I don't know why I couldn't read that. Fun. So like a little skeleton moment. That's cute. That's fun. I feel like some of the best costumes that I've ever had are like low effort, but I'm really hoping that this high effort one is my best costume ever, because at this point I've already spent several hours on it. I also wanted to show, just so you guys know that I like thought this through. Ooh, this camera might have a hard time picking this up. Here are my sketches. This is, oh my gosh, I'm so bad at showing things to the camera. These are my sketches. I forgot a very critical part of the costume. I forgot to talk about it. I will be cutting out fake abs for myself, okay? Like this guy here. This is honestly like pretty close to what I'm going for in terms of look. I think this is made out of not t-shirt material, but I will be cutting out abs to put on myself because I think that's a hilarious detail. But yeah, let's get started, shall we? Oh wait, just kidding. Sorry. I lied. Before we get started, I wanted to talk a little bit about the calendar project, because that's been like all consuming in my life recently because I procrastinated and I need to finish it. So right now, I think I'm working on the 11th illustration. So that's pretty cool. I don't have all of them up here to show you right now because I kind of forgot to update this. But let me show you my Milanote board, show you what's up for the calendar project so far. I have posted a lot of these illustrations, but not all of them. So like little sneak peek moment. We love that. So right now I'm in the process of finishing the final 2 illustrations. These are kind of low res. I'm sorry. I'm in the process of finishing the illustrations, but also I am in the process of trying to figure out what months everything should be. And it's proving a little challenging. I had a few illustrations where I was like, oh, I know exactly what month that's going to be, but I'm definitely struggling with some of them. So like obviously Thriller, Michael Jackson Thriller with the zombie ducks. That's going to be our October spread. Winter talent show from Mean Girls. I haven't shown this one yet. This one is hilarious. I don't know if you can see, but in the very corner, we have Amy Poehler Duck camcordering the girls. This is stretching the music theme, I will admit. Like Mean Girls is more of like a movie than a musical, but like they are singing and dancing to music. So yeah. The last illustration that I finished is Lady Gaga Fame Monster. And I also, wait, that's a lie. The last one I finished is Wicked. I don't have that one in here, but I'm really excited for that one because it's like a lot of people love that musical. And I think it'll be fun, even though the movies will have been out for a year. I think it'll be fun for that to be the November spread for next year, just like as a 1-year anniversary. Let me actually grab my iPad and let me show you guys. Okay. I've lied like 4 times saying that I was going to start working on this, but this is more fun. I like to chat. Okay, let me show you what we've got. I got a new iPad and I always forget how to like use it. I get so used to like the one way things work, and then I get a new piece of technology. It takes me so long. Okay. This is Gaga Duck. Ooh. Ooh, I feel like this is, I don't know if this is like a niche reference. I was working on it around all my dance friends and they were like, "Oh, Gaga Duck." So they were getting it, but I don't know if everyone will. Hopefully. Okay, you guys need to like it. Yay. Wait, why do you say it's ominous? I guess she is kind of ominous. She's very mysterious. Okay. The Wicked one, I was a little unsure about this at first, but I think it slays real hard. Whoa. Cute. I had a blast with this one. I feel like this one turned out better than I was expecting. So yeah, those are the last two that I've got. Ooh, I just made a little mark on this. Okay. And then let me show you also, since we're talking about it already, what I have in terms of month assignments. This is subject to change, but if anyone has input, I would love to hear it. Oh wait, this is like kind of small. Let me. Okay. So this is everything I've got. I wish I just plugged my iPad in so I could just show you this on screen, but this is everything I've got. Let's walk through it. Oh gosh. Let's see. Okay. First we have the Britney Spears Slave for You. I'm struggling so much. I'm thinking June for this one. Next, we have Kiss. I don't know what month yet. Next, we have Beatles Abbey Road. I don't know why, but I'm thinking August for this. It just gives like end of summer to me. Okay, next we have, oh my gosh, which way do I point? This way. Next we have Wicked, which is going to be November, like I said. Okay. Where am I pointing? Okay. Okay. Then in this row, oh my God. The camera is flipped so I like can't tell which way to point. There we go. Wrecking Ball. March. Purple Rain. What do we have? February. I think this makes sense for February because February birthstone is amethyst. Amethyst is purple. And I don't know why Prince gives February energy to me. Does that make sense? I don't know. Next we have Beyonce Renaissance. September. I got overwhelming September votes. What am I trying to say? When I posted this one and asked what month people thought it should be, overwhelmingly people said September. Some people were always also some people were also saying January, which I get because of the color palette. It's kind of New Year's, but I'm thinking September for her birthday. Gaga Fame Monster, I don't know. December is going to be Mean Girls, like I said, and then October is going to be Thriller, Michael Jackson. So that's what I have so far. Snappy, maybe Kiss for July. Yes, okay, I am following what you were saying. I was also thinking summer because the color palette is like warm and like rock and roll feels very like summer. So yeah, I was kind of following that logic too. But I wanted to hold space. I wanted to leave space for the final two illustrations. I'm thinking Spice Girls is going to be one of them. And then I'm leaving the last slot open to just see where the wind blows and what I decide to come up with. But yeah, that's where the calendar project is right now. I am basically always working on that. If I'm not working, making a YouTube video, doing other work around the house, I am working on this calendar. It is taking over my life, but I'm having fun with it. And I'm really, really excited to get it done. My goal is to get it ordered in like a week. So yeah, tomorrow I'm taking the day off of work so that I can work on this calendar. And then also next week, I might be taking a day off just to grind on the calendar. So that's what's up with that. I think that's an exciting update. Okay, without further ado, we're gonna work on Sharkboy. Let's do it. Okay, I did not like perfect my camera angle here, so hopefully you guys can see everything. I'll point the lights on it. I will be blinding myself this whole stream. Let me fix this. Let's see if that's good. Maybe a little brighter. Boop. Okay. Let's get to work. Snappy, do I have November figured out? November is gonna be Wicked. So that one is already claimed. I don't know what Spice Girls will be. I feel like they could go any time of the month or of the year. Chanel Rue, hello. Oh my gosh, hi. Are you crafting? What's the vibe? Thanks for coming. I literally just started working on this. Okay, hold on one sec. I'm going to pull up my references over here. We also got Taylor in the corner for our reference. So here's what we need to do. I need to make a mouth on here. I don't know if you can tell in this image, but he's got this jaw situation happening on the front of the shirt. I don't know what I'm going to do for all the little details. Originally, when my plan was to make this all with felt, I was like, I'll just make little cutouts. But when I realized I did not have felt, I did buy glitter glue as a backup option to like give it some definition. But I think the first thing I need to work on is the mouth. I think that's like the most critical piece. So I have two things. First, I have red yarn. It's kind of hard to tell in that photo, but he does have red something lining the mouth. So I will probably be gluing this on. I'm using E6000 for everything. And if I thought I was wheezing and sounded like a frog before this, definitely gonna be feeling it after, because the fumes from this stuff is no joke. So yeah, well, E6000, a mouth shape. But I think before that, we need to add the teeth. The teeths need to happen first. And you guys have to promise not to judge me. I swear this is not as gross as it seems. I have old socks. Okay, that side looks really gross. I have old socks here. Now, I want to clarify. These are clean. The only thing I have used these socks for in the last like year or two is as rags. And when they get really dirty, I just toss them or recycle them if I have access to that. But since they're cloth, usually I just toss them. I don't think I can use most of the sock because most of the sock is a little dirty, but the top little, ooh, you can't really see, wait, this way. The top little rectangle of the socks is clean and clear. So we're gonna cut these out. I've got all my little supplies here. I'm so excited to be doing this. I've wanted to be like more in the crafty space on this YouTube channel for a while. Cause I just think that like crafting is so fun. I love like doing silly little creative things that don't ultimately matter, you know? Like it's super fun and all to like have serious art happen, but sometimes you just need to make like a silly, goofy craft. So expect more of this antic. Can you use that as a singular word? I don't think so. Expect more of these antics from me moving forward. Okay. I wonder how many socks this is going to take. I have a lot. Every time I get rid of old socks, here's my system. so I don't get confused in the wash when I wash these, when I use these as rags. I cut off the top. Wait, I'm confused. I'm confusing what camera I'm showing. I cut the top off, and that way, whenever I have socks in the wash, I know if they're like my rag socks or not. Because I always feel like it's wasteful to just like throw out a sock. I have really bad waste phobia, I guess. Like I want to make sure I'm like using everything until it's impossible to use anymore. So this is my solution for socks. I use them as rags. And honestly, they're great for cleaning because you can just like put them over your hand. Keeps your hand nice and clean. And you don't have to use like paper towel. We love it. Yeah, exactly, Chanel. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Also, am I being extra by calling, by pronouncing your name as Chanel? Is that how you say it? I think I've always said it like that, but now I'm questioning it. Questioning everything. Wait, Elena, if you're still here, have a good night. Sorry I missed your chat. I hope you have a good night. Yes, the VOD will be here later. I know it's a nighttime stream, which I don't normally do. Hold on. Why is Taylor taking up so much of the screen? There we go. I know it's a nighttime stream, so I wasn't sure like if this would work out for people in terms of time zones. UK, it must be like what? Like midnight, super late. I always get confused if it's like late, morning. What time is it where you guys are? What's going on? Though I am dressed as a diamond thief right now. The head to toe black is really sending me. Ooh, Snappy, you use leftover socks, not leftover socks, old socks to clean your computer. The fans and stuff in it. That's really cool. That's really smart. Chanel, I am pronouncing it right. Oh my God, that's such a fancy, classy name. Has anyone told you that? I'm so sorry. Do you guys want me to remove Sharkboy? Is he being problematic? Do you not like his intense glare in the corner? I thought it might be good to have a reference of what we're looking at. But he is like really death glaring you. Bo, it's 9 a.m. in Australia. Oh my gosh. Happy Friday, right? That's the way time works. Time zones are wild. It's like the next day for... Wait, it's Halloween for you. Oh my gosh. Happy Halloween, right? Okay, I'll just start with these 3 pieces and we'll go from there. If we need more fabric, I know where to get more. Okay. Slay. We have our pieces. Now we have to make shark teeth shapes. How do I make this less work? I think what I could do, instead of cutting out each individual triangle, I could just kind of make like a zigzaggy cut and kind of do the teeth in strips. I think that might be easier, right? I don't know. Sammy, oh my gosh, hi. Happy to see you back on the internet. Thank you. I am happy to be back. I'm happy to be interacting with you guys, hanging out, making fun, silly things. Also, wow, I am reading chat in a terrible order. Let's go back. Let me catch up. Snappy, it's 7:30 where you are. What time is it where I am? Oh, you're like an hour ahead of me. Are you? That's like east of me. I swear I'm not dumb. Whenever I'm like recording a video or on stream, I am 10 times dumber than I am in real life. Chanel, my mom was feeling so extra. That's hilarious. Good for your mom. She gave you a diva name, and I love it. He's like, I am the man who socks. Wait, I don't get that reference. Is that from the movie? I don't know. Okay, I'm glad you guys like him here. He's part of the stream. Okay. Aureli Barbelli. Aureli Barbelli. Oh my god, that's fun. That's a fun name. Did I say that right? It's 4 p.m. in California. Happy Halloween. Absolutely happy Halloween. I keep missing parts of your stream as I am feeling creatively inspired now and looking around my house for stuff to do. LOL. Bo, I'm sorry for putting words in your mouth. I'm bad at reading today. I should just stop. I hope you find something fun to do. What are you gonna do? It's Halloween. The possibilities are endless. Okay, let me shut up. I need to make teeth. Okay. The 2-camera thing is really struggling. I'm really struggling with it. Okay. I'll start with the bottom row of teeth first, because I think that's more forgiving, less important. So it looks like it kind of, I don't know, it'll look a little something like this. Just go, just do it. They'll get like progressively bigger and pointier as time goes by, as they get closer to the center of his teeth. Okay. I'm gonna try cutting that. I think we just need to like, just go. I just need to do, because Halloween is right around the corner and I need to do a lot of steps actually. I don't know why I'm taking my sweet little time. Ooh. Okay, I'm struggling to cut this. I swear this morning when no one was watching, I was killing it. I was just go putting all this stuff together, and now that I'm recording I'm like, how do I do anything? How do I cut? It's okay, we'll get there. All right. Boom. All right, guys, we've finally made some progress. It's so small. There's so much yet to be done. Okay. Well, let's just keep going, huh? Oh, Sarah, that is a Breaking Bad reference. I don't know that show. I actually really am not a TV person, guys. I pretty much only watch anime, and like whatever I saw in terms of TV before the age of like 12 is like pretty much all I know. Like I know The Office, Parks and Rec. I can't think of like a single other series I've really sat down and watched. Wait, can I use the inverse of these? Like, can I just like cut this leftover piece, and will that turn into teeth shapes? I think it kind of will. Let's try it. That would be like a huge hack if that is true. And then I would just flip it over and I could maybe use it somewhere else on the other side. That kind of worked. Yeah, that kind of worked. Maybe we'll use it over here. Okay. Well, let's see. We are, how do I see how long I've been streaming? I don't know. I don't know how many minutes we are in. 41 minutes in, and this is my progress so far. Okay. That's great. Honestly, should I even draw on the design or should I just cut? Will that make it go faster? I don't know. Guys, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm asking you so many questions and like no one can really answer because this is all planned in my brain and I'm making it up as I go. What am I doing? Let's just don't think, just do. Teeth. Big, sharky teeth. Guys, what have I done? What have I got myself into? Why couldn't I have just been like a witch? No, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be so fulfilling to know I made all of this by hand with love. Wait, okay, I feel like I haven't gotten any solid answers. What are people being for Halloween? Besides Snappy as being a skeleton. Did I miss it when people said what they're being? Okay, Sharky has a little bit of an underbite situation. So his bottom jaw is gonna be going this way. Sorry that everything is upside down for you guys, but I felt like it would be distracting to have a camera like overhead. I just couldn't figure out how to get that to work. So just work with me here and I'll make sure to keep showing you as I progress. Okay, keep going, keep going. You could cut out bars of sock, then zigzag cut to make many triangles. Okay, Snappy, that's kind of what I'm doing, but unfortunately I only have pieces this big, so it's gonna take a second. But yeah, that's kind of the method I'm following, is zigzag and make many teeths at once. Boom, boom. Okay, that one should be kind of symmetrical to the first one we made. Let's cut it out. Let's cut it out. Wow, smart recycle abilities. Thank you. Thank you. Babelli. Areli Babelli. I love your username. That's so cute. I do feel like that is something that I really excel in this life, is like figuring out ways to use things so I don't have to throw them away, because throwing things away makes me feel really bad, like I'm a bad person. So I've gotten very creative over the years, but now I don't know what I'm gonna do with these sock scraps, because now, yes, I could still use them as cleaning rags, but they're a little yet less useful when they have a giant piece cut out. So we'll see what I decide to do. Okay. Teeths. That is the bottom row of teeth done. Oh yeah. We're doing it. We're doing the damn thing. Okay. Bottom row done. Now we have to make the top row of teeth. And I already have a little bit of a section started. I'm just totally doing this by eyeball. I wonder if I should have like drawn this out first. That probably would have been smart. It's a little wonky looking, but it's okay. Ugh. I'm so sorry about my voice. I've had the worst like lingering symptoms from my illness. Not like the worst, but I just have like a very raspy, wheezy situation going on right now ever since I got sick. It's a real bummer. It's a real bummer and a real shame, but I hope you like my husky voice. Do you see the vision? She's coming together. Oh my gosh, Chanel, good luck with getting groceries. I hope it's not busy for you. Okay. Let's see what people are being for Halloween. Rage Creative, you're being Mothman? Who's Mothman? Have I been living under a rock? He's really scary. Oh my god, that's like a legit Halloween costume. Is this what you're being? This is really scary. But like very Halloween. Aurelia, you're being a Dalmatian. Cute. You're making your pants by cutting out so many circles and then hot glue. Okay, then you feel me. You feel my struggle right now as I am cutting out pieces of fabric and gluing fabric onto fabric. You get it firsthand. Bye, Snappy. Oh my gosh. Take care. Thank you so much for stopping by. Your friend is summoning you to play a repo game. I don't know what that is, but have fun. Where's my tea? I made some tea for when my throat gets really raspy. Okay. I caught up on chat. Ooh, there we go. Let's keep going. Let's finish these teeths. Okay. I've got 3 pieces left, and I need to make like the big teeth with this piece. I'm pulling up my reference. I'm copying this guy. This guy is my goat. So I need really big teeth out of this piece. So let's do that first to ensure we have big teeth. I'm so curious to see how this all comes together, especially since this is like a partner costume. I don't know what Sammy is planning to do for her Lava Girl rendition. She tried to describe it to me yesterday and I was like not able to visualize it. Like she just thrifted a bunch of pink stuff and then I got her some like orange puffy paint to be her lava. And we'll see how that goes. I have more faith in her costume than mine because she actually bought like pieces of clothing and she's just gonna like layer the pieces of clothing. That's like smart instead of trying to like make it all from like scraps. That's like really that's a crazy idea. But I feel like we're gonna be looking, even though it's a costume that goes together, I feel like we're gonna be looking totally opposite vibes. But we'll see. It'll all come together tomorrow. Do you guys ever get like randomly really insecure about something? My thing recently has been mouth breathing. Because when I got sick, I was forced into mouth breathing and now I just, force of habit, am still doing it. And I feel like that used to not be a thing I ever thought about, but now I'm like insecure about my mouth hanging open all the time. I just caught myself doing it. But like, is it that bad? I don't know why we as a society decided that mouth breathing is inferior. Sorry that I'm congested. Okay. These are some very pointy teeth. Boom. Wait, this looks kind of good. This looks really good. It's giving shark. Oh my god. You sound like an old man. Chanel, that's so true. The homemade costumes, they bring that extra little spark of joy for me as well. They're just like funnier too. Probably one of my best costumes I had growing up was I was Dwight Schrute, and I just like happened to own like a mustard colored button up, and I parted my bangs. Oops, sorry. I parted my bangs. I wore some glasses. What else did I do? I might have like acquired beats from the grocery store, and I think I printed out, if you've seen The Office, you might know the reference, the episode where they're trying to find a sex offender, but Pam draws Dwight's face on the flyers, and it's like, if you see this man, please contact Dwight Schrute. So I printed that flyer out and I walked around school with it. That was probably one of my best. Okay. Weird question, but I don't think I can get away with putting one single tooth in the middle. Shark don't have like a tooth right in the front of their mouth, right? So I gotta actually cut out 2 more teeth. Or maybe I could just stretch it. Maybe I could make the mouth a little smaller, because I really want to be done with this whole cutting business. This is center on my shirt, so we'll use that little marker as my reference. And now it's just gonna be like finessing this. I think this is sharky enough. Yeah. Let's go, girls. We're gonna E6000 this. Okay. So, now it's about to smell like absolute garbage trash in here. But that's okay. That's what we do. We suffer for our art. Some of his teeth are yellowing a little bit over here. I don't know if you can tell, but my sock must have been a little less white than the others. That's okay. Adds dimension. Okay. I think that looks good. How should I start this? Like, do I start from the center and work my way out? What's the strat? Is there a strat? I don't know. Oh my gosh, Bo. You're saying that you're a mouth breather because you have to be in order to breathe, and someone tried to get you to use mouth tape. Mouth tape is like very trendy now, apparently. The girlies love to tape their mouth shut. I don't know if that's still a thing. I don't have TikTok. I don't keep up. Okay, he is gonna have a center tooth in the middle or on the bottom row of teeth. I don't want to hear anything about it. I know it's not anatomically correct, but anyone points that out, I'm gonna cry. No one's gonna point it out. No one's even gonna look at this costume. They're like, nice. Look at it for like 10 seconds, maybe. But I will look at it for hours. I'm gonna just stare at this all night, stare at myself all night when I go out tomorrow. Okay, I do have a piece of cardboard to help prevent the E6000 from going everywhere. I think I'm just gonna pick up pieces one by one and glue them. What could go wrong? Okay. There's no going back. It's time. I don't think I've ever put so much effort into Halloween in my adult life as I have this year. Between decorating for my apartment and doing this, I don't know what's gotten into me this year. I guess I'm just feeling the spirit. The spoopy spirit. I was talking to Mig the other day because he was like, Halloween's not my favorite. I don't really care for it. And I was like, why? But he was saying he doesn't really like dressing up. And I was like, oh, well then I guess I get it. But I don't know if it's like the dancer in me or just like being childish. I love dressing up. I think it's so fun. Like every day we dress up for things and our goal is to look nice. But on Halloween, it is socially acceptable and encouraged to look foolish or scary if that's what you're going for. But I like that the goal is different. And I mean, I guess like still a lot of people are like aiming to be hot and sexy, and that's cool. But you can also just like dress foolishly, and I think that's so fun. Okay. I'm not following the directions on the E6000. It tells you to put glue on both surfaces and then stick them together, but I think this will be fine. Okay. Just put it in the right spot. That looks good. Oh baby, we're so in business. Let's go. First teeth's secured. I have a long storied past with E6000. It's a love-hate relationship. But when I was at the craft store, I couldn't find any fabric glue. So that was my only choice. I used to use this stuff all the time to rhinestone my costumes on my college dance team. Oh yeah, I have ingested a lot of this, or breathed in a lot of this. I haven't eaten it, to be clear, but I have breathed in the fumes from this stuff many years of my life. But honestly, using it for something like this is a lot easier than rhinestoning. Rhinestoning is awful. Awful, and I hate doing it. Like, the end results look good if that's what you're into, if you want something to be rhinestoned, but in college, we would just get like a whole costume, a bag of rhinestones, and we would have to E6000 all the rhinestones in very particular formations. It would take ages. You would just breathe in all this smelly air. I don't know what this stuff is made out of, but it can't be good to breathe in. Okay, second piece going down. All right. Things are happening. It looks like a shark mouth. Okay. This is taking a long time. Oh my gosh. To Tia, I used the 3000 glue to add gems to my... Oh, your twice light stick. I think I passed out during one session using it. Yeah, this stuff is... I don't know. It feels like it damages brain cells when you ingest too much, which is not a good omen for how this how this is gonna go, since I've closed the door and locked myself in this room with all these fumes. You're definitely supposed to use it in like a well ventilated space, but fuck it, we ball. The things we do for our art, you know? Oh, also I am just using my finger to spread this around. Don't mind me. Couldn't think of a better way to do it, so yeah. It's gonna get all over my nails too. Love it. I've messed up. I put glue on the wrong side of this. Well, shoot. What do I do in this scenario? Huh? I guess I'll use this as a piece on the upper row, because that'll work. Whoa. Okay. Our first major oopsie has occurred. Ooh. I'm sure it won't be the last. Okay, now these are not the right size. What do I do? Shoot, things were going so smoothly before they weren't. I think I have to cut another sock. Because now this piece of sock is not long enough and the marker is showing. And that just won't do. That just simply won't do. Okay. This looks like a nice big one. Let's go. This can't knock me down. Not yet. I'm too early in the process. I was so confident too. All right. Can I fix my mistake? Will this piece be long enough to fix my error? Yes, I think it will be. Just barely. Okay. I'm gonna just freehand this. Chip chop. You recovered, it happens. Yeah, gotta roll with the punches with stuff like this. I feel like I'm not like well conditioned for stuff like this coming up because as an iPad artist, sticky iPad kid, I got the undo button. There's like zero consequences to what I do when I'm in the zone. But with like fiber arts and stuff like that, I guess like any traditional media, you just have to kind of like figure out what to do when things go wrong. Okay. Slay. It's like nothing even happened. But I did have to use up another sock. RIP socks. Thank you so much for your service. We're back. We're back. I have little pieces of E6000 all over me. Oh no. Gonna be covered in glue. Okay, this time I put the glue on the right side. Let's go. Boom. Boom. Gosh. This is very finicky. What?
Happy Halloween.
Did you guys just hear that in the music? It said Happy Halloween. That's scary. Oh my gosh, you know what I just remembered? I just remembered that there's like Halloween movies to watch. Like Twitches and that other one. What is it called? The one with the 3 witches? I'm blanking. You know. One of them has curly hair. Twitches 2. Also Twitches 2. I love the Twitches movie. I am obsessed with that. Growing up, loved those movies. To be honest, I can't say I remember anything about the plot. I just remember that I like the movies and that they're good. Maybe I should rewatch Hocus Pocus. Thank you. Thank you, Aurelie Babelli. You read my mind. Hocus Locust. Hocus Pocus. Hocus Locus. I think I watched that movie for the first time like a couple years ago. I am like very embarrassing when it comes to movies. There's so many movies that I should have watched by now. Supposedly, let me not throw that. Okay. Supposedly, there's a lot of movies that are like expected watches, you know? Like people want to be able to talk about it. But I'm just like really not much of a movie gal. So there's so many that I haven't seen. But Hocus Pocus is really good. Again, don't remember the plot. Just remember that it's good. But maybe my new Halloween movie will just be Sharkboy and Lava Girl. Because I love that movie. Oh, my headphone is falling out. Ooh. Okay. Let me try that again. That was not a successful landing. One nice thing about working with this glue, instead of trying to like sew or do something more sophisticated, I can kind of move it around after it goes down. It's kind of forgiving. Okay, work. Only 2 more pieces to glue down, and then we might need to like touch things up, but then we can finally move on. I'm so excited. Ah, the glue is getting really messy. That's my fault. Oopies. What should I do with this costume? Should I just be Sharkboy every year from now on? Because I'm going to have like a lot of pieces for this costume. I've got this top. I've got the gloves. I've got boot covers. And I have a belt. Like that's so much work. I can't just like let this go to waste, you know? Maybe I can find someone who's as passionate about Sharkboy as me, who might want to be Sharkboy next year. Okay. Boom, bop, bam. Happy Halloween. Okay, some of the teeth are getting a little crooked and weird, but hey. Maybe this shark didn't have braces. And that's okay. Beetlejuice. That's another Halloween movie. I know that. Hi, YDG Meg. Oh my gosh, I know someone named Meg. That's crazy. I wonder if it's like the same guy. I don't know how to say your username. Spaganton? Spaganton? That was a good joke. That was a really good joke. I love a pun. I love a pun, but I am not clever enough to make puns. Sophisticated. I have been, for kind of a while now, itching to get a sewing machine. I don't know what I would do with it. I think it could be fun to like be able to sew my own like cushion covers, be able to like hem pants would be cool. I took like a sewing class in high school and I really enjoyed it. And I had access to my mom's sewing machine growing up, and every now and again I would find like projects that were just so much easier using a sewing machine. And I kind of use YouTube as like my excuse for everything, but like I could make pretty fun DIY videos if I had a sewing machine. So we'll see. Maybe I'll do that. It seems like a big investment though, and I would want to get a good machine. I think I had the brand Brother sewing machines growing up, and those seem pretty good. I don't even know how expensive a sewing machine is. I need to like look into it. Is that something I can afford? Guys! We did it. We did it. The teeth are on. How is it looking? I think it looks pretty good. They are definitely yellowing in some areas, but that's okay. Maybe this shark likes to drink its coffee, you know? Next step. His gums. I don't know why everyone uses like the brightest, most aggressive red for this step. We're gonna do the same. We're not gonna question it. We're just gonna do it. I wonder if there's like a hack or something. I don't know. What is the best strategy to get glue on the yarn? Because yarn is kind of small. It's kind of thin, and I have like a wide thing of glue. Maybe I just put a dollop of glue on here and I guide the string through. Maybe? Let's see. First thing we'll do, try to be smart about this. I'll just cut out approximately how much I'll need so I don't have it attached to my yarn here. My bowl of yarn. Sorry, that was a bad accent. My ball of yarn. Okay, we'll cut out a little extra too. Bam. Get out of here. Okay. So, this is just gonna like line the perimeter, look real cute. A nice finishing touch for the shark mouth. I think I am, oh my gosh, I'm like covered in bits of stuff. Maybe I shouldn't have worn the actual outfit I'm wearing tomorrow. Maybe that was a bad idea. Okay. Let's test this out. Wait, I wonder if I can zoom in. You don't need to look at my water. There we go. Oh, that way you can kind of see what I'm doing a little bit more. Okay. We'll see how this goes. This might be a bad idea, a bad method, but only one way to find out. We're just gonna dip. I can't even see what I'm doing. Hold on. We're just dipping the string in this glue. It's actually kind of working really well. Okay. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to start applying it as we go. Boom. Can always touch it up later. Wait, now I got confused. Okay, I'll hold this. Oh no. Oh no, don't fail me now. I'll hold this piece down and then I'll just make it so it feeds through the glue. I don't know if this is working. Wait, you also can't see what I'm doing. I zoomed in too much. I'm like feeding the glue in here and depositing the gluey string over here. That's my plan, at least. It's not totally working, Should I have just put the glue on this? Oh, too late for that. I can't wait to never look at E6000 again. Or at least for a very long time. Wait, it's kind of working? Okay, now it stopped working. Okay, it worked for a little bit there. I think I'm gonna swap strats. There's glue everywhere. Okay, that kind of worked. Could have been worse. But I think that's a little too finicky. Do I have... Of course I don't. Like a popsicle stick or something. I do not have that. I do have a different thing of E6000 that I could go grab, because this is a very wide opening. Katie, hi. Ooh, Olivia, you won a sewing machine. A baby lock. It's $800. I thought they were like a few hundred, like 2 or 3. I did not know that. Well, I guess like anything, you can get like fancy versions. Maybe that's like a fancy one. Ooh, an extra chopstick. That's smart. But I don't want to get up. I want to stay here. Here's an idea. I have this pin. I'm gonna use the ball head of that. But because safety is important, I'm going to put an eraser in the tip of this. I don't know if that's actually going to save me from impaling myself. At least there will be witnesses if that is the way I go. I feel like that actually made it worse. I'm just gonna be careful with the pin. Okay. That was a good thought though. Okay. Let's see if this works the way I think it will. Just gonna boop. Yeah. Okay. This is how I used to apply E6000 back in the day. I would just get a big old glob of it on my working surface, and I'd get like a bobby pin or a toothpick, and I would just transfer it. Going back to my roots. Okay. I think this will actually be faster, even though that just took me a little too long to figure out. I almost made the mistake of buying black E6000. That would have been near impossible to pull off, because there is going to be little globs of this stuff everywhere. And if it was black instead of clear, that would have been really bad. Okay. Good enough. Cute. I have so much little pieces of glue on me. So much little glue pieces on me. Oh my god, I don't know English. I think as I age, I'm getting worse at speaking. Is anyone else experiencing that? I just like don't remember English a lot of the times. And I feel like I used to not struggle with that when I was even like in college. I don't remember ever being like, I really can't speak. But now it's like kind of like a regular thing for me where I'm like, oh my gosh, I will like either stutter or say the wrong word when I mean a different word and I don't realize it in the moment. Maybe it's also because I record myself and edit myself a lot, but it seems to be worsening, which is not good. This is actually really satisfying. It makes it look so much better with this little line around the mouth. Cute. Oh, sorry. I bumped you. Olivia, your sewing machine can also embroider. That's probably why it's so expensive. Yeah, I would also never buy one that's that expensive. That's good to know, though, that like cheaper ones are also nice. Bo, yeah, I do think E6000, I think that is a good comparison. The crafting equivalent of, like, actually, no, not the crafting equivalent of WD-40. Isn't WD-40 like lubricant that you put on door hinges? Or am I confusing that with a different thing? E6000 is kind of like a crafting super glue. It's like flexible and washer safe. So that's why like a lot of people use it to attach things to fabric, like I am doing here. But I think you can use it on like pretty much any surface. So it's a crafting go-to for sure. But it smells like absolute garbage trash. I don't know. I guess it doesn't smell that bad. It's just like you can tell it's not good to inhale too much, and it is very fumey. Like it smells like paint, or I think it's like petroleum based, so it smells like a lot of those like chemically things that usually you should be in a well ventilated area to use. Not today. I'm living on the dangerous side. No, that's not the saying. I'm living on the wild side. I just realized that I'm ruining this pin. Like, there's no going back from this. Oh well. Okay. We're making progress. Oh gosh. This is all taking a little bit more patience than I have at this time of night. I really should have like let myself work on this slowly over the course of a week. I think I would have enjoyed that. But it worked out that we could do this little stream. I'm excited to be streaming more. I feel like it's just like fun. I don't have to edit anything, you know? And then I love that like the VODs go back on my YouTube channel and you can watch them later. I love rewatching streams when I'm working or doing chores because it feels like a little less engaged. You don't have to be as engaged as like a normal YouTube video. But also it is fun to like chat in streams. I'm like shy though. I'm honestly usually a lurker. I usually don't say anything. And then like if I do say something, I'm like nervous. I'm like, oh my God, I said something. But yeah, I'm also hoping to make some more YouTube videos very soon. I kind of need to like make more progress on the calendar before I can really commit to getting back into the editing grind. I was also thinking like, ooh, should I try to make a video documenting working on the calendar? But honestly, I just don't know if I like really want to do that. It's kind of hard to like figure out entertaining ways to record drawing content, in my opinion. I haven't figured out like a super fun way to do that. Okay. Guys, we're almost there. We almost have the mouth completed. This is gonna be big because then we can finally move on to like other pieces of the costume. Oh my God, it's gonna be great. It's looking so good. Okay, yeah, WD-40 is a lubricant. That's what I thought. I got a little confused though. Ooh, Chanel asked an interesting question. Speaking of recycling and reusing, I have stale but unused coffee grinds. Feels stupid throwing them away. Does anyone know any cool uses? I do know, like, I have seen people make like body scrubs out of it, but then in the video I was watching, people were commenting on it, were like, that's probably not good to go down your drains, so you'd probably need to like scoop it up after you use it. So I don't know if you want to do that, but I have seen people use it as like exfoliant. I mean, it's not like the most fun way to reuse, but if you compost, coffee grounds are great for compost. But also I know like it's kind of hard to compost for a lot of people, so that might not apply. I don't know. Anyone else have good ideas? We could look it up on Pinterest. I have Pinterest up. I'm sure they come up with all sorts of ideas on there. What else could you use it for? I was like thinking you could use it as fake dirt. Why would you want to do that? Maybe there's some sort of like cooking use for it too. Because I bet like in the past when coffee grounds went stale, they would still try to consume it in some way. I don't know why, but I got the sudden urge to show you this. I think the E6000 fumes are going to my brain. I'm feeling all fumey. Oh my gosh. Final stretch. Alert. Mouth is almost done. This music is kind of lit. I'm kind of loving it. I finally caved and got YouTube Premium specifically so I can play long videos with music on them without ads for stream. Because I was stealing Mig's YouTube Premium for a while. And I was like, okay, I'm an adult with adult money. I guess I could have my own. And honestly, it is really nice. I do really like it. And I watch so much YouTube that it's kind of worth it for me to not sit through ads. Okay. The aftermath. I'm just gonna... We'll deal with that later. Actually, wait. Let me be smart. I should probably try to clean this pin off as best as I can while it's still... the glue isn't dried. I was reading online that this stuff takes like up to 24 to 48 hours to fully cure. But I'm going to be walking around in it in less than 24 hours. Actually, that's a lie. In about 24 hours. So I hope my E6000 sets. Okay. Let me gotta put the sharp thing away so I don't accidentally impale myself. All right. Look at this. Does it look like a shark mouth? I really hope it does. Sorry, my brain is moving so slow. I'm trying to read chat right now. I think it's the fumes. I'm gonna blame that. I swear I know how to read. Bo, you think WD-40 smells delicious? Do you also like the smell of gas? I'm kind of in that boat. I don't mind it. Like, I know it's bad for me, but it kind of smells good. But yeah, E6000 probably smells pretty similar to that because I think they're all like petroleum-based products, right? Guys, oh my gosh, I went to a 3-day conference for work last week. Maybe that's part of why I'm feeling so stupid today. Genuinely, it was interesting stuff. Like, I do find the subject of my work in overall engaging, enjoyable. But there's something about conferences, man. We got to come up with a better format. Who likes them? Who likes them? Who likes going and sitting in a stale conference room in a basement of a hotel for 8 hours? Like, it's just a lot. Okay. Should I keep going with the top? Or should we try to figure out how we put the shark fins in stuff? I think that's more fun. And then we can come back to this and do like the finishing touches. As much as I want to put the fin on the shirt right now, because I do have it right here, probably is smarter to do it on a piece that doesn't matter as much. So let me get one of the boot pieces. Oh yeah, if you missed it earlier, we got pieces, several, for this costume. Okay, let me put this back there to dry. So, let's see. I was showing this earlier, but I'm wearing these boots and I have this boot cover. It's just another piece of t-shirt. And then I have, ooh, it got a little bent, this fin. Because I don't know if this is like accurate to the movie, but, and this guy doesn't have them. Let's see. A lot of the Sharkboy costumes I have been seeing, okay, I don't have any of them pinned. That's cool. Let's see if this one has it. All right, also doesn't show it. A lot of the Sharkboy costumes, though, they have little like boot covers. Hello? Will anybody show me the boot covers? Anyways. This is so embarrassing. I can't find what I'm looking for. Here we go. Look at this little guy. Okay, AliExpress. Okay, haircut. You see his little boot covers? I don't really think it's accurate to the movie. I don't know. I couldn't really find many high quality pics of Sharkboy's full look. I guess this is the most full body I have. He definitely has some sort of like leg cover on. Oh my god, look at him. So yeah, that's what this piece is gonna be. And I think this would be a good test piece for figuring out how the fins will attach. Before that, I also need to decide, am I gonna cover the fins in fabric? I think that would look best, but I also could just cover it in this gray or silver duct tape, which honestly could be kind of cool. Like the fins could be a little reflective. I was looking for shiny stuff because I feel like his material is more shiny, but I couldn't really find anything. So you got to do the spiky hair. Yeah, Steph, we were talking about that earlier. I don't know if I have the right hair to do it. So I might just like try to put a lot of gel in my hair and make my hair look wet. And that'll be the finishing touch. Good one. Okay, so this is inside out right now. Gosh, this confuses me real bad. The whole like flipping fabric inside and out. Okay. This is it right way out. Ooh, okay, come on, seam. That looks really good. Let me just verify that this still fits over my boot. It feels very wrong to be putting my boot on my desk. Okay. So I think the boot is gonna go over this way with like the seam. Let me zoom you in. This seam side of the fabric will go towards my leg or towards my foot, like that. And then the seam is where the fin is gonna come out. Ooh, it's a little tighter than it was before I glued it all together. I did not account for like the seam, the hem area. You know, when you're sewing, you gotta account for that. I did not do that. I kind of forgot. So luckily it still fits. Okay, so this is my vision. I left a little hole in the seam and it'll kind of be like scrunchy. I don't know. It feels kind of like leg warmer-esque. You know, like the big oversized leg warmers that the girlies are wearing. It's like, it's totally like that. And then the fin is like flat edge down. Yes, yes, yes. Let's see if it even fits. Oh gosh. It's a little, oh wait, you can't see what I'm doing. It's a little tight. Oh, there it goes. I feel like I'm birthing a fin. Sometimes I need to shut up. Okay, it fit. Let me zoom you back out so you can see the whole thing. That is gonna be my boot cover. Okay, so this is what it looks like. That is the goal. And then I'll probably just like tuck this extra fabric in, whatever. Okay, slay. So we know it fits. Should I cover this whole thing in duct tape or should we do fabric? I don't know. I have like a lot of extra fabric here and I feel like it would look pretty good to just be one color, but let's see. I guess I can just test it out. I think I'll have enough duct tape. How should I do this? I guess I'll cut a rounded edge. Let's just test out the duct tape because it's easier to do this than the fabric method. So let's do this first. So I'll wrap it around the bottom and then we'll cut the top. Yeah. I think the duct tape will look fine. And it's like significantly easier. I don't even really know. Shoot, I made that too small. I don't even really know how I would attach the fabric. I guess more E6000. Boom. But you know what they say. Sometimes you just gotta use duct tape. That's the saying. Okay. So that's one side, and then we'll flip it over. We'll duct tape the other side. And then we'll reveal the fin. I think this will look fine. Might actually look kind of good. Okay. I know this is random, and we literally weren't even talking about this, but I have some video ideas, and I don't know which one I should make first. For the holidays, I really want to make a favorites video with all of my favorite like small business independent artist pickups, like things I've gotten at craft fairs and stuff, because there's just like so much cool stuff out there and so many cool people making cool things. I think it would be cool to make like a little holiday shopping gift guide type video for like small businesses that we can support during the holidays. I think, excuse me, sorry. I think that could be cool. I've never really made a video like that where I'm just sitting down and talking about stuff. Actually, that's a lie. That's what every YouTube video is, but it would be a deviation from my vlogging style. Wait, I shouldn't use this. These are my nice fabric scissors. Oh, my bangs. What is going on? They're my nice fabric scissors. I've got my everything else scissors here, so I should use these for the duct tape. Okay, I think this is gonna look good. The duct tape gives a cool contrast. Yeah, Spaggy, I agree. Your username makes me think of spaghetti, which makes me hungry. Yeah, wait, that actually worked really well. And it's shiny, which is cool. This, out of context, just looks like a really wacky leg warmer. But I think it'll look good. And then I can try to incorporate these like duct tape pieces throughout the rest of the costume. Okay, cool. So that answers the question of how we'll finish off the fins. But how are we gonna attach them? Methinks E6000. When in doubt, glue it with E6000. Okay. But should I do it while it's inside out? Probably. And that will get confusing for me. Yeah, okay, let me try flipping it inside out and see what happens. Genuinely, this part really confuses me. I'm not sure what the best approach is. Okay, so this is what it looks like when I flipped it inside out with the fin in place. So why is this so confusing? Okay, if I put glue on the same surface that I put glue on to make the seam and just attach it to the fin, okay, that'll work. Don't overthink it, silly. Slay. Let's do it. I wonder if I should cut this like base piece. It's a little excessive. I can always cut it later. Okay. We'll just try to be really careful. Okay, that's a healthy dollop. That's a healthy dollop. Oh no, and it's overflowing. Okay. Okay. It's go time. Securing the fin. Okay, back to my tangent that I was about to go on with videos. So I want to make that like a holiday, or just like, it's more of like a favorites video, but I guess it serves the purpose of like also being a little bit of a holiday gift guide. And also just, it would be fun to show all the cute things that I've gotten at craft fairs. I love talking about cute things. But I also, just like out of necessity, I really want to do a declutter / organize with me video with my craft supplies. My craft supplies are not organized at all ever since the move. Just been kind of a mess. So I also want to make that. I guess I just need to figure out like the timing of things, because the next like couple of weeks, I really gotta grind on the calendar and getting my shop all set up. And then after that happens, we're actually in the middle of all that, like getting all those things set up for the calendar. My friend is getting married, so I'm going to Mexico. So that'll be really fun. But that means I need to kind of get everything done ahead of that. We'll see. I feel like I've been just go. Just doing shit all the time. And I have trips planned like every month for the next couple of months. So the go will never stop. I have glue on my hands. I need my cardboard. Okay. You couldn't see anything I just did. I'm realizing. But it's a cord. So we'll let that dry. And we'll see what happens. I kind of feel like I should see what happens first with this one, and then we can do the second one. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll let this dry. I might have half of a costume by the end of this, but that's okay. And then after stream, I will fix everything and do everything on the opposite side. I feel like a beauty YouTuber when they're like, okay, now I'm gonna go do the other side off camera and I'll be right back. That's me. Except I won't be right back because this is a live stream. So you have to sit with me. Okay. We are now going to attack the... Okay, I was gonna move on to do the same thing to the little... Actually, yeah, we'll do that. We're gonna do the same thing to one of these little wrist pieces. So these are gonna go... These are gonna go on my wrist like this. Let me do the same thing I did on the other side. I gotta try this on. I can't think straight otherwise. Things are coming together. So, I am wearing this little piece. Which way am I wearing it? I forget. I think this way? I like tried everything on this morning and had a specific way, but I just don't remember. It was so long ago. Happy Halloween. Here we go. Oh, I don't think this is gonna fit. My arm's too yoked. I'm trying to shove this in. Wait, is there a smarter way I could do this? Oh no, I did not leave a big enough hole for this. Let me try this on the other way. Am I messed up? No, I don't think I was. Okay. We're just gonna go for it. Okay. I have to do this one like when it's not on my body. That's what's up. That's what's going on. What is everyone up to today? Is it nighttime? If so, what are you doing tonight? Anything fun? Are you doing chores? Am I entertaining you? I've been literally doing nothing at night besides, I guess I have dance every once in a while, but otherwise I'm just like drawing every single night, sitting on my couch and drawing. Or last week it was sitting on my couch and editing. Oh my god, editing was driving me nuts. I'm so out of the practice. I like forgot all the shortcuts for things. It was taking me so long, but I did get that video done, which felt good. I'm being the chore master 3000 for Halloween. Is that an actual thing? Okay, I'm running into a serious problem. I don't have a large enough opening for my fins. Gonna have to make a rip. Actually, my E6000 is like really set. Oh no. What do I do? Olivia, you're crocheting. What are you crocheting? Actually, you don't have to answer me because you're definitely in the middle of crocheting right now, which means you cannot type. I will not bother you with questions, but that's cool. This is not going well. I think I made the fins too big. Well, shoot. I like how I'm just like sitting here thinking that like eventually this will work. Just doing the same thing. Things were going so smooth. Maybe if I just force it. No. What do I do? I can't get my fin in. I've stretched it as much as it will go. Ooh, you're finishing. Oh, drawing class homework. Okay, that's more fun than like math. I was gonna say that would probably be like super distracting. I love listening to things while I draw. We're in. Okay, it was a close call, but we're in. I really hope that's the right way. You know what? No, I'm saying it is the right way. I'm not probably able to go back now. Okay. Heck yeah. My Sharkboy fins are activated. This is actually like gonna be really cute because I'll have these and then I'll have the matching little leg pieces. That'll be cute. Okay, let's duct tape these bad boys. Do hot glue guns work well for costumes? Bo, I think yes. I think especially if you're working with like felt, I think like hot glue is the move. Honestly, I did last minute think about like, oh, maybe I could have done all of this with hot glue. But that was like an hour before stream, so it was a little too late to go to the craft store. But yeah, that could have been maybe a little smarter. Because I feel like hot glue is a little less messy than, well, I don't know. Hot glue is pretty messy, but at least it wouldn't stank like this. This is stanky. Ooh, oh my gosh, Olivia, you're working on so much. You're working on a striped cardigan and a cat pumpkin hat. Is it for Halloween for your kitty? That's so cute. I wish I had a cat. I'm jealous. Tell me everything about your cat. I have some days where I genuinely get sad about not having a cat. And then I'm like, Gabby, grow up. You could really get a cat if you wanted one. To be honest though, I do sometimes enjoy the no pet life. I can do whatever I want and I don't have to answer to any animals, but kitty cats are my fave. They're like the best roommates ever. Ooh, Tatia, you're painting a portrait using gouache. That sounds pretty. Do you like using gouache? I like gouache, but I've never really gotten too good at it, so it's hard for me to use because I don't know how to use it yet. It is like a really pretty finish though that it gives, like with the final piece. I do like how it looks. Okay, sorry, I just realized that you can't see anything I'm doing, but I'm just very sloppily putting duct tape on this. Nothing much to see. This is very satisfying. So I've got like duct tape on both sides, and then we're gonna cut it, and it like seals the edge in a very satisfying way. It's her little Halloween hat. She'll probably disown me. Oh my gosh, she's orange. I love orange cats. I had an orange cat growing up. He was everything that you would expect an orange cat to be. They're just so special. They're so one of a kind. Orange kitty cats. I mean, every kitty cat is special and one of a kind, but that'll be so cute. A little orange kitty in an orange pumpkin hat. Okay, slay. Okay, slay duct tape. Who said Sharkboy? Oh my god. You said it, not me. Which way should I put this? I think I got too big a piece. Boom. Just need a little bit more duct tape. Toot. This is my art. This is my creation. Hold up. There we go. Almost there. Oh my gosh. I can feel it. We're so close to being done with this one step in this very lengthy process. What time is it? Oh my god, it's 8. Okay, yeah, we're definitely going to only get done with like half of these pieces because what the heck, this is taking so long. But it's okay. I'll finish them probably tonight. After I like eat dinner and stuff. I'm not working tomorrow, so I am going to a 7 a.m. workout class though. I was gonna say, so I can stay up late. Probably regret that. My boyfriend and I are being Clark Kent turning into Superman. So you're like a transformation costume? I just finished making our Daily Planet ID cards. Oh, you're in design school, so you get to use all the resources. Oh my god, that's so cool. I bet that looks like so legit. Okay, here's my fin. Should I? Oh wait, I need to glue it on. Yeah, I should do that. Okay. I was gonna be like, let's reveal. No, not that close. Okay, I'm sick of turning this inside out. I'm just gonna glue this like it is right now. And I hope that works. It's time to start cutting corners, ladies. Ladies and gents. Oh no, there's glue everywhere. This is so messy. Just gonna spread it out. Okay. There we go. As long as like it's a little bit glued, this is not gonna go anywhere because it was already tight to begin with. We'll just secure it. Oh my gosh. Oh, I squeezed the tube too much. How do I unsqueeze it? Oh no, I can't unsqueeze it. There's so much glue coming out. Oopies. Oopies, I made a mess. Speaking of mess, my apartment is a disaster right now. I was saying at the beginning of stream, but I'm having a little bit of a rough week. It's like work stuff is chaotic, and then my life is chaotic. I'm chaotic. It's just a lot of chaos. So my apartment is an absolute disaster. There's like little piles of my shit everywhere. And I don't know if any of you guys can relate, but my boyfriend Meg is a very neat roommate, and it makes me feel like even more of a disaster because I look around at every room and all the piles and all of the junk is my stuff. And it's just like, well, I guess I'm the problem. I guess it's me. Cute. Another piece done. Oh, sorry. Just gonna let that dry over there. And let's see. I think we should think about the belt a little bit because this is the piece that is the most unfinished right now. To pull up our reference, let's look. That's Sharkboy's belt. Can you see it? Oh, you can't see my mouse. Can you see it? Sorry, I was not talking into the microphone. Oopsies. Oh my gosh. CC Diesel, you're also making a last minute Halloween costume? Yay. I feel less alone and less crazy. What are you making? How's it going? Are you covered in glue like me? Tatia, wait, also correct me if I'm not pronouncing that right. You and gouache have a complicated history. I could believe it. I have a short history with gouache and it's complicated. It's so pretty, but if you like do a little too much to it, look at it the wrong way, it gets muddy. It gets muddy real quick. Or like I used to have a lot of issues with like the paper I was using not really working out. Like getting overworked and stuff. Okay, so a question I have that like I feel like at this point in life I should know. If I just like glue a belt, I mean I shouldn't glue it while it's on me, but if I glue a belt together, will I be able to get it off and on? I think so, because it's like stretchy fabric, but it might be a close call. Like I'll definitely have to wait until it's completely dry to put it back on. But I think that'll work if I just glue it together. What am I doing? Why am I switching? Wait, I need to measure this on my body. That's why I put this on. Okay. I made the belt a little bit too long. So let me see. I have my little sewing kit over here. Let me just zoom out. Oh, wrong way. This is like a really weird angle, but you can kind of see. Let's see. Like this. I think Meg just got home. He's gonna open the door and be like, "What have you done?" Okay. That. And then I'm going to take my safety pin, and now it's a custom made belt shaped just for me. Oh, I guess I should probably be trying it on like down here. We'll see. I'll make it a little bit bigger. But how do I get this off now? Hi. I don't know how to get this off. Okay. I did not think that one through. Wait. Huh? Mig just walked in and was like, you need to open a window. Yeah, I'm hotboxing E6000 right now. See, I needed someone else to walk in here because now I've adjusted to it and I don't even really smell it anymore. Okay, maybe I should have left the door open. Okay, guys, I will update you if I get cancer from this. Meg says it smells really bad. He just got home.
I just walked into a painted penguin.
What's that?
It was like when you paint
Oh,
stuff.
like a spray paint facility, it smells like. It's not a good thing. Oh my gosh. Mr. Amimo, this is what true cinema looks like. Thank you. Thank you. I've really, honestly, it took me a long time to set up for stream this time. I was kind of saying earlier, but like I have just forgotten so many things. So it took me forever to like figure out the settings. And by the way, is my audio lagging? I feel like someone would have told me by now, but that was a problem I was having on my previous stream, and I think I fixed it, but I can never really be too sure. Okay, I'm gonna put a little dot on each of these pieces where I need to glue them together. So here's my thought with the belt. I think I glue the belt together, that's whatever, but then I think I also should make like a little cardboard cutout to make like the circular part of the belt. I think I'm gonna do that. Okay, audio sounds good. Thank you. Glad to hear it. Oh my gosh, CC Diesel, wait. Is this your Mothman costume? That scared me a lot. You're making moth wings out of an old sheet. Not covered in glue, but I am covered in fabric paint. Oh no. Fabric paint has to be rough. That probably also smells. Is it like puffy paint or probably something like a little more liquidy, right? Since you're covering a whole bed sheet. That sounds intense. Also, wait, did I ever show what Mothman is? I think I did. So you're probably making these huge wings. That's a big project. Olivia, I do not have any Velcro, but that would have been really smart. So I could like take it off. Yeah, it really might break. I wonder if I should just safety pin it. Or I could, well, I did just cut it. So never mind. I was going to say, or I could just tie it in the back and like, who cares? Should I safety pin it together or should I glue it? Since that's what I've kind of already been doing. Honestly, the glue is pretty strong and it's pretty flexible, the fabric. So I think I'll be good. Let me get this scary guy off the screen. Oh my God. Yeah, we're sending it with glue. That's what we're doing. This is not gonna be the prettiest belt ever. That's okay. It's got the heart. Honestly, can you leave it open? Okay. Meg's gonna help me air out the room so I don't poison myself. Okay, this looks tiny. I am a little concerned that I'm going to rip it when I put it on my body, but you know what? Cross that bridge tomorrow. For now, we're just having fun and we're just crafting for fun. So let's glue these pieces together. I wonder if I can... Oh no, it's totally hardened. I have like a whole lump of E6000 here, but it's kind of started to harden. Sad. Ooh, Alina, favorite food at the moment? Honestly, I've been eating a lot of bibimbap. Kind of random, but yeah, I got bibimbap like twice last week at restaurants and I've been kind of re-chefing it up at home, making my bibimbap stretch. That's been my favorite food. And kimchi and pickles and sourdough bread and Kraft mac and cheese and ramen. Oh my gosh, wait, the real fave. I've been obsessed with this shit this week. I got this corn flavored ice cream and I'm so addicted to it. It's like, so it looks like a corn cob. I wonder if I can find it. I got it at the Asian grocery store. Yes, it's here. I found it. Okay, it's this stuff. It doesn't actually look like corn like this. Wait, I've actually never opened it up to confirm. Does it look like that on the inside? The one that I've been having looks like this. So it's like waffle, or not waffle, but it's like ice cream cone texture. You know, the kind of like, this is a bad comparison, but like the kind of styrofoamy ice cream cones. It's like that on the outside, but shaped like a husk of corn. And then there's ice cream and chocolate on the inside, and it's really, really good. And it tastes like corn, and there's pieces of corn in it, and I'm obsessed. I love corn flavored things. You've been eating a lot of chicken fried rice. Honestly, I can't really help you there because I do the same thing. I've just been eating bibimbap, which is kind of just like veggie fried rice in a way. Not at all, but kind of has the same components. So I'm kind of like right there with you. I've just been eating rice. And if it's not that, then I'm just eating noodles all the time, like spaghetti or whatever noodle I can get my hands on. Okay, yeah, Olivia, I hope you're right. Since it's this like cottony knit fabric, hopefully it'll just stretch over my body. But okay, this is the main structure of the belt. We have to do a little bit more cardboard crafting. I hope you guys are okay with that. The cardboard honestly is really what's like making this costume ultimately. Like it takes it from a bunch of pieces of fabric and it turns it into a shark costume. So let me pull up my Sharkboy reference. His belt buckle's pretty big. It's pretty obnoxiously big. I don't know. I'm just going to draw an oval and cut it. Does that look good? Also, please let me know if you hear background noise. I think my microphone is pretty good at like not picking it up, but just let me know if you hear anything. Because Meg is watching TV and the door is open now, so I don't die in here. Oh. I have cut all the little flaps off of like every single box in this apartment. No box was safe from me this morning. It was so weird. I woke up at like, I don't know, 7:30 and I just got straight to work on my Halloween costume. And then all of a sudden it was like 9:30 and I was like, shit, I gotta log on to work. I gotta go work. It was a really weird start to my day. And then I'm right back to it. Worked, and now here I am. Slaving away, crafting away. Okay. I think that this piece would look really good if we cover it in duct tape. For my little belt buckle. It'll really tie in the other pieces, right? That's what I think. Is that going to be big enough? Yes, it'll be fine. Back to it. Bo, I've been one meal a daying it for at least 5 or 6 months. Oh my gosh. One meal a daying it. Do you do like a big lunch? How do you like structure that? I would think you would do like a big lunch. I am like a 6 meals a day type of gal. Like, I don't really like to sit down and like eat one big meal ever. Too much work. But I like to like graze throughout the day. Although it's not good. I've been like making myself too busy and then like never sitting down to actually eat. And I try to like eat while I work, and then I just like don't ever really eat full meals, which is like not great. Okay, the duct tape, that was a good call. I'm glad we're doing this and not like gluing fabric more than we have to. It's a lot easier. Ooh. Okay. Yes, this is gonna look great. I think I want to find a way to put duct tape also on the torso piece, like the main piece, just to like tie in everything, you know? I want it to all go together. Bo, big late lunch / early dinner. Yeah, I would think that would be the strat. And then you have coffees and little snackies. Yeah. Okay. At first I was like, oh my gosh, is that even possible? But it's totally possible. And like, I feel like everyone likes eating at different schedules, but we all have to like conform to the societal norm of eating 3 meals a day. What if I want to eat 7? What if some days I want to eat 2? You just gotta do whatever works for you, right? I think this is gonna look really good. This is actually like a very enjoyable costume to make. Like, all things considered, all I needed for this was 2 t-shirts, cardboard boxes, duct tape, glue. Belt buckle. When this belt is actually on, it's like a lot thinner, so I think that'll look good. Cute. Don't forget the old socks. True, you also need old socks. Oh, you know what also would be cute? I could make the little ab cutouts out of cardboard. It would add a little dimension. I'm being so extra with this costume. Like, I really don't need to be doing all this, but like, I want to. And I'm sad because I'm not gonna be able to like show you the full vision of the costume. I will try on all the pieces later, but like some things are drying and half done, so I won't be able to show you the full vision, but I will try to remember to take pictures once it's all complete. I have to. Like, what's the point of Halloween if you don't get like one picture of your costume, right? I'm like the world's worst photographer of my own life. Like, I never take pictures of anything. We had a dance shoot that lasted for like almost 12 hours last week. I took like 4 shitty pictures the whole time, and I had nothing to contribute to the group album. Okay, what do I do next? Maybe let's pivot back to Shark Top. The Shark Top is a very pivotal part of this, so I want to make sure she looks good. What would be a good way to incorporate the duct tape onto this? Maybe I could make little shoulder pieces, or you know what? I could be super lazy. I could just like put duct tape on the shoulders. Will it stick? I don't know. Only one way to find out. I think it'll stick. Submit your votes. Does duct tape stick to t-shirts? I didn't make this long enough. Tragic. Why did I do that? It's like just barely not long enough. I think this will really make everything just tie together really nicely. Okay. It sticks. Never fear, it sticks. Okay. It looks kind of silly now, but I think it'll look good once I have other pieces with duct tape on it. Did I do it again? Is it too short? Oh my gosh, wait. We were talking about TV shows earlier and how I like never watch TV. That's actually kind of a lie. I have watched like 2 TV shows in the last... Fuck, it's too short. Ah! Okay, whatever. I'll use it on this side. Gabby, don't freak out. It's fine. I have watched 2 TV shows. I watched Pop Star Dream Academy, or whatever that show is called on Netflix, the Cat's Eye documentary. And I'm like really obsessed with them. I like really am obsessed with them. I don't know if that was supposed to be the takeaway of the show. I'm sure it is, to make you obsessed, but I love Cat's Eye. They're so fun and cool, and I don't know, like watching the show made me really appreciate like all the grind that goes into being a performer. It reminded me a little bit loosely of some of my previous dance experiences. The way that they're like, I don't know, they're forced to like grow up and take criticism really young. If you don't know, they like made a documentary when they were doing the training process for Cat's Eye. I think I'm going to run out of duct tape. That might like dictate where I end this project tonight. I might run out of duct tape. Okay, I made it too short. What do I do? What do I do? Help. What do I do? I'm so excited to try this on. I have to make like a slit in the back next so we can put the shark fin on. Okay, I think that's gonna be really cute to have the touches of duct tape on the shoulders here. I think that'll like really tie the whole thing in together. And Mimo, you watched it too? What did you think? I think that they tried to paint Mana in a problematic light. And I think something that it seems like people, I didn't watch the show when it came out, so I didn't see people's like live reaction, but they show little clips of people on social media like commentating about these like 17, 18, 19-year-old girls, and like they're being so harsh on them. I'm like, bro, these are, oh, I just put this duct tape in the wrong spot. Let me not get distracted here. But like, they're children, and like I guess it is like complicated because they're not really presented as children, which is like a whole nother topic. But yeah, I feel like people are like harsh on them, but I did feel like they definitely painted Mana as like the problematic one. But it's cool to see where they are now. It doesn't seem like there's any sort of beef or anything. But who's your favorite, Amimo? My favorite is Megan, and I was really impressed by her when I watched the show. She's such a good dancer. Oh, look at that. Wait, let's take a moment to check in with the progress. Oh, that actually looks really cool, and on camera especially, you really can't tell that this is just duct tape. Wait, I think they did everyone dirty, actually. I kind of understand the girls and everyone was pretty young. Yeah. Yeah, they did kind of like they exposed them for like having little spats. And it's like, well, yeah, you made like all these young people live together and like compete against each other. Like, of course there's gonna be like immature stuff that goes on, but they're young people. Give them a break. Guys, this is looking like really good. This is looking really good. I think what we should do, I think we should make a slit in the back and just see what happens for the fin. Where's my fin? Oh wait. Before we do that though, we should probably cover the whole fin in more duct tape. I'm very nervous about how much duct tape I have left. Let's hope we have enough to cover the fin. Back to the grind. I think it's looking like really good. Levid Studio Art, hello. Thanks for being here. How's it going? You're catching us at a good time. I'm feeling good. Momentum is going. And we are currently working on the fin, as you can see, to make me Sharkboy. No. Oh no. Let me text Mig and see if we have any extra duct tape. I didn't think it would come to this. Do you have duct tape anywhere? Wait. Did you guys know this brand is called duct tape? But it's duct tape? Literally just thought of that. That's a big bummer. He just replied and said, uh-oh. Well, I will use every last bit of this, even if that means I have to glue some of it on. It's like not sticky anymore. Tragic. I'll be able to cover one side of the fin. Oh wait. Let's freaking go. I have a little bit of extra right here. It's not a ton, but it's a little bit. I guess I could also try to recover some of my scraps. It does. I feel like we might have more duct tape somewhere in this house. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to go out tomorrow and buy more. Sad. Now I'm gonna have to freaking glue this stuff on. I thought I was done with the glue. Let me not fuck this up. Okay. Let's glue this on. We might actually have enough. This is how much we have. Am I being totally unrealistic and thinking I can finish this fin? I'm so close. Okay. How are we feeling about this music? Should I switch it? It has been like 2.5 hours of listening to the same spooky music. I think they're just repeating the same tracks, which is like kind of lame. I have another spooky playlist queued up. Okay. My E6000 is going everywhere. That's okay. Oh, things are not making sense anymore. I've reached that point. Okay, let me switch the music over. This one is called Chill and Creepy Halloween Lo-Fi Mix. Let me know if it's too loud. Okay, let me blanket glue on my shirt. That would make me very sad. Okay, this is really sticky now. All right, who thinks I can find enough scrap duct tape to finish this? I am gonna have to go out tomorrow and get more. This is how much duct tape I have left. Theoretically, there is a way for me to maximize this one piece of tape. Is it super worth it? Probably not, but I'm locked in right now. Okay, I'm gonna just put the glue on this cardboard. Let's freaking go. What if I put glitter glue also on these pieces? Would that be fun and cool and cute? I think it would. Okay. I'm really trying to maximize this piece of tape. Wow, this E6000 really stanky. To cut off every last bit. Okay. Okay. The geometry of it all is confusing me. Okay. We'll have to do a patchwork, but we're gonna make it happen. Gonna cut out all of the excess, and then we'll use those scraps to complete it, to finish the spin. Sometimes scissors just don't work. Does anyone else have that experience? They just like won't cut the way you want, or like in the spot that you want. Wonder if they make like better scissors for this kind of stuff. Maybe I just need like a smaller pair. Like, this is so awkward. I thought about getting like one of those cutting board mats like for crafting. You know, with like the little like grid pattern on it. They're kind of cute. But then it was $26. And I was like, that's unnecessary. I will be leaving the store with my money. Thank you. Okay, that actually looks pretty bad, but it's okay. I don't even care at this point. I also have to remember it's not that serious. Okay. Period. This is going to be possible. Boop. Okay. I just need to find the perfect little piece. Oh, where did, oh, it's on my scissor. Okay. Oh. Add the mat to your Christmas list. Honestly, smart. I have been like wanting something like that, and honestly, practically, it would probably be good for me to like not do stuff like this on my desk. And that way also I could use those like knives to cut things instead of having to rely on scissors. But they're like so expensive, at least at the Michaels I was at. Maybe my problem is that I was shopping at like a city Michaels and they can just charge whatever the heck they want. There's not a lot of good craft stores in the city, TBH. At least I haven't found them. Luckily, the t-shirts I got to make this, $2.99. You can't buy anything for $2.99 anymore. I was kind of like, this is weird. I feel like shirts should be a little bit more. Probably made in like the worst conditions ever, and the people did not get paid that made them. So that doesn't feel good. Like $2.99 for a t-shirt? That's wild. Hi, haha. Oh my gosh, you love my videos? Thank you. I'm glad you like them. I'm excited to be getting back into making them. It's been quite a while. I was very not shocked. I guess I kind of expected it, but seeing that it had been 6 months since I posted last, I was like, oh my god. Time just moves so freaking fast. I felt like it was like a few months, but I didn't know it was 6 months. That's half a year. Another thing, my shop has been closed for almost a whole year. It's been closed since January of last year. Like, girl. I've been working on a little redesign though of my shop, and the pictures look so cute. I'm really excited. I recognize the design of a art shop is not really important to like anyone but me, but I kind of feel like now that it's like fully a hobby and I have like a full-time-ish job, like I should just do whatever part of it makes me happy, even if it's not the most practical. So I've been re-editing all my product photos to be all cute. I can't find a piece of duct tape that's big enough for my little spot. This one has a hole in it, or a little cut in it. I guess no one would see. I might just re-go over all of this tomorrow once I actually have more duct tape, because it looks a little rough up close, I'm not gonna lie. Oh no! I got glue on my scissors, and also I've been cutting my cardboard with my fabric scissors. That's a big no-no. Apparently, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the way scissors like get dull is if you this is gonna sound so dumb. I was gonna say is if you cut with them too much, but I think with like fabric scissors it helps if you keep them only cutting fabric. Like if you use them for paper and stuff, they dull quicker and then they won't be sharp enough to cut fabric. Need a little more glue. Haha, you've been waiting patiently for my shop to return. Oh my god, you're the most patient soul ever. Yeah, it's I do have a self-imposed deadline. I'm trying to get the calendars up on my shop and get everything open and running by Thanksgiving week here in the States. So that's like end of November. So the end is in sight. But there's quite a few things I need to do. I need to get a new mailbox to use for my return addresses. I haven't done that since moving. Need to update all my listings. I kind of want to do like a little bit of a clearance sale too. We'll see. how much I can actually get done. Okay. You can't look too close at it. But the shark fin is complete. Bo, my mom would freak out if any of us kids grabbed her fabric scissors to cut paper or cardboard. Yes, my mom too. And she was like, Gabby, that's why scissors get dull, and then your fabric scissors don't cut your fabric, and that sucks. And I was like, oh. Okay, this looks really bad actually. But hey, it'll work for now. The only problem that I'm now realizing is that this whole thing is like kind of wet with glue because I had to glue the duct tape on. It's okay. I just have to be careful. Okay, now there's glue on these scissors too. Lovely. I just need to be careful when I'm putting this through my shirt that I don't get my shirt all gluey. Okay. Are you guys ready for the magical moment we've all been waiting for, like so patiently? Like we've all been waiting like so long for this. It's time to turn this top into a Sharkboy top. And we are going to do that by cutting a hole in the back of the shirt, which I'm kind of scared to do, but whatever. Cutting a hole in the back of this shirt, inserting shark fin. So shark fin goes this way. So we have like the rounded side. This is the top of the shirt. This is the bottom. We have the rounded side going back towards the ground. I think that makes sense. Okay, I need to not look at this anymore. It looks really rough. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just start with like a small hole on center. I think I want the, what is it called? Fin to happen like right between my shoulder blades. So I'm gonna just make a small cut here. And then we'll just like, we'll just figure it out, you know? Okay, this is where my tag is. So that's center. So let me just do a little, oop. Okay, the deed is done. Okay, I'm gonna just eyeball how long this slit needs to be. Roughly. I guess I would rather it be a little higher up. Like looking at the reference photo, I'm trying to point to him. His fin is kind of like high up on his back, so we'll do that. Okay, that's not like totally big enough, but it's getting there. So let me just put this inside my shirt. It's Sharkboy. Okay. It's gonna look so much better when I get more duct tape tomorrow and like can make this smooth. It's a little jagged right now, but wait, let me show it. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay, this is gonna look awesome. I feel like I could try this on without even gluing it. So let me just like try that. Because I feel like the slit will keep it in place. Okay. Let's do it. Oh, I have so many little pieces of glue on me. I need to vacuum over here. Okay. Gotta be real careful with this. Hi Snappy, you're back. Yeah, we're still going. Progress has been made though. Okay. I don't want to stretch anything too much. Okay. It's on. Did the fin stayed? Hell yeah, let's go. Honestly, maybe I just leave the fin like this. Oh my god. Okay. Maybe I should move. Let me try to re-angle this camera. This is gonna look a little wild for a second. Yeah, let's just do this. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh no, where'd you go? There's chat. Okay, let's try on all these pieces. Oh my god. I'm a shark boy! Okay, it's like really boxy. Honestly, maybe I just leave it like this and I don't even glue it. Because this way I could take the fin out if it gets super annoying. But it's like, it's not going anywhere. Okay, and the front looks so good. I definitely don't have as many like little details. Wait, let me try to put our reference image up on the screen. There he is. It definitely has like a little bit more of like a simplistic style to it, but I think it'll all like come together. Let me move the mic so you can see. Okay, I want to try on all the different pieces so you can see the vision. All right, this is our glove that we glued earlier. It is super recognizable. Thanks, Emimo. Okay, I'm glad you think so. I feel like it is, but also like I am obsessed with this movie, so maybe tomorrow while we're getting ready, I'll see if Sammy wants to watch this movie with me. Is that on like Disney Plus or something? How do you even watch that movie anymore? Oh god, I'm gonna like poke myself. I'm not careful. I love it. Okay, so that's two of the major pieces. I can't try on the belt because that will make it come apart since I just glued it, but that's the belt. Oh, I still need to make my abs tomorrow when I get more when I get more duct tape. But like, okay, work. And then I will have another glove also. Let's see what happened with this leg warmer situation. Is the glue dry? I don't know how much time has passed. Ooh, the glue is kind of dry already. That's crazy. Okay. Time to flip this inside out and see what happened. These fins look really good. Like when I had enough duct tape, the duct tape method works. In case anyone in the future ever uses this video as a reference on how to make a Sharkboy costume out of trash, duct tape works. Could you imagine if someone used this as a tutorial? Don't do that. That's not what this is here for. This is for entertainment purposes only. Oh, look at my leg warmer! Slash boot cover. Okay, let me try this piece on. I think this might be my favorite piece. Oh my god, it's so cute! Okay. I'm gonna have to scrunch it like all the way up my leg. Ooh. Sock reveal. Oh, I can't bend my leg now. Oh gosh. Okay, this is actually very hard to get on. Wait, Sharkboy, get out of my way. You're ruining my moment. Let's freaking go. Okay. Let me see if I can stand and show you. I don't really have a lot of space. Okay. 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 I don't have a lot of zoom to work with. Let's freaking go! I'm so Sharkboy. Are you kidding? And then we'll have like the belts. I'll get my little abs on. You know what I was thinking that I like really wish I had? I really wish I had like silver sunglasses. I think that would really make the look. But I don't own those, so... Wait, it's like really cute actually. Like, I feel like this is genuinely cuter than a lot of the like ones you can buy on the internet. Let's freaking go! Yeah, the leg warmers, actually so cute. Like this kind of leg warmer is like trendy, and I just like made it out of freaking scrap material. Let's go! It's a little tight. It's a little tight, I'm not gonna lie. Also, what is this leg position I'm showing you? I'm Sharkboy! Oh my god. How freaking exciting. I will be sure to post a photo of the completed look. And I think I'm gonna do my hair. I really do respect the idea of doing spiky hair. I forget, I'm looking here now, not there. The spiky hair idea would be so fun and cute and cool, but I don't think I want to like cut my bangs to do that, you know? So I think maybe we'll do like gel in my hair and that'll be the look. How fun. Yeah, the Sharkboy abs are like really intense. Let me pull up the reference again, but I feel like that's like a key part of the outfit that I'm missing right now. Let me try to strike the same pose. Do I look like him? This is like the epitome of a crafty costume. I think my friends will also get a kick out of it when they see that I made it out of duct tape and cardboard. Oh my gosh, wow. I am totally, oh, I forgot. I have glitter glue. We'll see if I use it. I don't know if it's really necessary. And like, to be accurate, Sharkboy doesn't have glitter. I just bought it because like I thought maybe I would need it, but I don't think I do. I think oh, you can't really see the duct tape I put on the shoulder. So when I get more duct tape tomorrow, I will finish this project, but this is where we're leaving it off here. I think it's great. Oh my god, glitter abs. What if I did that? That could be pretty funny. Maybe I will mess around with putting the glitter on top of like the shiny parts. We'll see if I have time. But yeah, I will have to finish all this stuff when I get more duct tape tomorrow. That's kind of a big bummer, but at least we got like most of the way done. I'm like so obsessed with this fin in the back. I'm so pumped. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for hanging out with me while we did this, because I think I would have genuinely gone cuckoo if I didn't have people to keep me company. I'm gonna go like air out my lungs because I think I've been hotboxing in E6000 fumes for a little too long. I don't think this would be doctor approved. Gonna go do that. Gonna go eat dinner. I think I'm eating leftover bibimbap, and I have a bunch of kale to make salad, so I'll probably make a salad. Oh my god. I just realized I could have watched the entire Sharkboy movie twice while watching you stream. Yeah. How many Sharkboy movies will it take me to make this costume? Today was 2. Tonight was 2. This morning was probably 1. One entire Sharkboy movie. And then I'm probably going to spend like another 2 to finish it. But it's going to be so worth it. I was saying this earlier, but I just like love making silly and stupid stuff. Not stupid, but you know what I mean. Kind of stupid stuff. And that's what makes Halloween so fun. Like you make all this stuff and like just cause we can. Isn't there a sequel? You know what? I think there is a sequel. I think there is like a... Wait, is there? I don't know. For saying I love this movie so much, I really don't know a lot about it. We can be heroes. Wait, yes! I remember watching a commentary video about this. They put like adult Sharkboy and Lava Girl in a movie, I think. Wait, let me confirm. Let me not spread lies on the internet. I don't know about this. That's not the Sharkboy I know. Also, Lava Girl looks really lava here. That's some CGI. I don't know. I like the OG. That's kind of fun though. I don't know who the target audience was for that. Probably us. Probably us because we're talking about Sharkboy. I remember thinking it was just alright. Okay. I'll prioritize rewatching the original because the original is great. The Sharkboy shirt could be a daily wear piece. Like if I would probably need to take the duct tape off and probably the fin. But like this is kind of cool. Dude, yeah, if Taylor Lautner came back for the sequel, I think we all would have watched it, but where were you? Dream. Oh my god, I forgot about that. This movie is really wild. There's so much weird stuff that happens in it. Okay. Maybe this is a sign. All of us should go rewatch Sharkboy. I'm gonna go eat dinner and not breathe in E6000 fumes. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Shout out if you're watching the VOD later. Let me know what you wore for Halloween or anything else. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. It's been so fun. I will see you in the next one. Bye.